Wait, what did she learn? What did she learn? It said learn new spell, and then I was looking at the top, and all it said was like wind blade. And I know that Rain does not learn wind blade. That's a genius move. That's a genius move all the way. What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. After a long 2 months, we are now returning to this series, and I am super excited to be jumping back into this world of Symphonia alongside of Lloyd, Genus, and the rest of the gang. In the last episode, we cleared that ruin, that Triet ruins dungeon. That was definitely a challenge, but we did make our way through, especially the boss. Then again, when our boss is never a challenge on hard mode, that is what we're doing, right? We are on hard mode? Yeah, we are on hard mode, so... Anyway, man, it's so good to be back. How have you guys been? How have you, the YouTube gang, been? For those of you that have been following ShdwjGaming on Twitch, you guys know that we've been doing a playthrough of Tales of Zestiria as well. And let me say, that game, if you guys haven't heard of that new Tales of game, it really is such a good game. I love the characters, I love the story, I love the battle system, of course. It's definitely a lot more different than Tales of Symphonia, but it is still a great battle system nonetheless. However, I really have missed playing Tales of Symphonia. There is a certain charm to this game that I just find irresistible. Let me tell you that. I definitely find the charm to this game to be irresistible. And to be honest, it seems to be one of those games that you can just play once every year, you know? It kind of, for some, it might even become tradition. I know that's how it was with one of my friends, one of my childhood friends. Before he told me that he would play this game once every year, and I agree with him. I feel like this is definitely that kind of game with that kind of replayability. Hehe. You seem happy or weirdo. The second choice does not seem nice to say. You seem happy. Yeah. It might seem inconsiderate, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm really happy. Why? Well, it's because I've made a lot of friends. You're my only friend until now, you know? Yeah, we stuck out like a sore thumb. No, I was the only one that stuck out. You were just nice and always kept me company. That's why you're my favorite person in Essalia. Oh. Thanks. Oh, it's so adorable. Colette and Lloyd are such good friends, such adorable friends. But, like I've said before, I don't exactly ship them. Not because Colette is a terrible person or because I despise Colette. No, like what I just said, I find the two to be an adorable duo, but more along the friendship side. It's more of, I feel like there's another character that has not been introduced yet that would be a better fit for Lloyd. Jumping into this battle. Rabbit and the Sidewinder. It's been so long since I last saw you, Rabbit and Sidewinder. Let me tell you. Let me tell you right now, you bunny and snake. It is good to see you again. And of course it is good to destroy you yet again, you scum of the earth. So here we are. Here is that Ossa Trail that the party wanted to go to. I just remembered that I am not entirely sure whether or not I bought enough gear, enough equipment like apple gels and life bottles in order to handle this, but we'll see. What is a game over to us, you know? Unless wasted time, except for wasted time anyway, but really, what is a game over to us? And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the Ossa Trail. What is that lever over there? Stop! Who is this mysterious woman?
What?
Is she a friend of yours, Lloyd?
Sounding a little jealous there, Colette?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is the chosen of mana among you?
Oh, that's me.
Prepare to die.
Oh my goodness. Our good friend Colette was just about to be murdered. Assassinated. But thanks to that lever that we saw.
You don't need to worry about it. If she had not fallen in, you might have been killed.
Leave her alone, she's an enemy, or well, I do feel a bit sorry for her. I do feel a bit sorry for her.
I guess I do feel a bit sorry for her.
I hope she's okay.
Even assuming her weight to be 45 kilograms.
Here we go, Genus, bringing in the physics.
And calculating the gravity constant at 9.8, the impact shouldn't have been fatal.
Gravity constant? I don't understand what you just said, but she's alive, right?
It's alright, you'll get to that level of physics someday, Lloyd.
Still, man, she's got some bad luck standing right on top of a trapdoor and all.
It's not a trap. It's a hidden maintenance passage for the mountain path.
We should get moving.
Hey, shouldn't we try to find out who that woman was?
She'll come after us again on her own. This area is too confined, and the footing is poor. It would be wise not to linger.
Who was that mysterious woman just now? I won't say too much, but she becomes one of my favorite characters in this game. You'll see why later on. So here we are, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, in the Ossa Trail. Now, it looks like we're seeing some familiar enemies, such as this bandit here, but please correct me if I'm wrong, because as you guys know, it's been a whole 2 months since I last played this game, as sad as that may be. But we've also got an archer, or a witch, and an archer who I believe we are seeing for the very first time in this game. So normally what you'd want to do is take out the ones that are capable of long distance attacks, such as those capable of casting spells, such as those that are archers, like this man over here that kind of looks like a blonde version of Lloyd. What a wannabe! But anyway, aside from that, these guys really aren't that difficult. Oh, you know what? Scratch that. This witch knows Healing Circle. Okay. I have owned Tales of Symphonia for years now, and I have played it back multiple times, but I do not recall the witch ever being able to pull off the spell Healing Circle. That's, I guess an intermediate healing level? Healing spell? Sorry, my words again, my words. Oh man, did you see that way that the bandit just shoved his little dagger into Genus's side? Oh, poor Genus, poor dude. But anyway, from that battle we got some orange gels and bread as well. And of course, the best thing to do after a battle every now and then is to just cook, right? There we go, restoring some HP there. So, I want to quickly check what level we're on, because like I said, it really has been a while since I last played this game. So, oh man, yeah, that's one thing. So, in this game, as I've already explained in previous episodes, you need TP in order to perform spells, to perform special moves with Lloyd and Kratos and all of that. But in many newer Tales of games, like Tales of Graces, and even the latest game, Tales of Zestiria, which, as I said, I've been playing on the Twitch channel, they don't require TP. Instead, there's a different battle mechanic, which I won't explain too much here. But I am going to need to adjust a little. Man, playing both Symphonia and Zestiria at the same time, what a fun thing to do, you know? It's tails up to the left and tails up to the right. Okay, so we need to take out our magic lens. We've only got one more left. That's one mistake that we made before heading to Ossa, or we didn't buy magic lens before heading to Ossa Trail. And now that I think about it, do we even have enough we don't even have any apple gels. Okay, I think that it's only appropriate for us to at least stop by Triet once more just so that we can buy those items that in hard mode are a necessity. I mean, come on, without a second magic lens, we're not even able to look at the details of this strange little green-haired creatures, you know? So anyway, I'll just go back to Triet and I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, I think now I recall why I don't have all that many items. It's because really, I don't have all that many gold. I don't have all that much gold. I guess I'll at least buy 3 apple gels when it comes to weapons and armor and all of that, I think that we're going to have to wait that out a little bit. I think that when it comes to our equipment, though, we are okay. Yeah, remember the Mume? We got that from the dungeon. The fine star, except for Rain. Her rod is just a rod. It doesn't have any fancy name. It doesn't have some noun or adjective in front of the word rod. It's just rod. So you know that it's not exactly the strongest ever, but anyway, I will see you guys back at the Ossa... Oh, rude! I'll see you guys back at the Ossa Trail. And now we are ready to go ahead and continue fighting some more enemies for the sake of level grinding as well as for the sake of collecting more information for our monster book. As you know, collecting information in the monster book is pretty great. It's pretty important, especially if you want to know what enemies carry, what items and all of that. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm sorry. Now that I think about it, I think that it only reveals the weaknesses as well as the health of the enemies, but when it comes to items dropped, you actually have to make them drop said item in order for that information to be stored in the monster book. But to think that we are storing this dude's information in the monster book so as to call him a monster, that's pretty cruel. I mean, he kind of looks like a regular human being. As I said, he just looks like a blonde Lloyd, so I'm not sure why we are calling this man a monster. But you know what? He is a monster for trying to rob us of our goods and for trying to slay us here on this Ossa Trail. So let me make a sandwich and try to get over just how much of a monster that guy was. Oh! So there's also an axe beak, and now by the way, these green-haired ladies are Mandragora. Now, you guys can feel free to tell me in the comments what a Mandragora is. I don't know if that's a creature that was first introduced in this game, or if that's like a traditional mythological character, beast, whatever. But last time I checked, no. I've never heard of a Mandragora. Oh my goodness. Not good. Not good. We don't have free run. We could run away, but I mean, I'm still feeling a little bit confident that we can take this on. Except there's a bear over there just kind of waiting for me to finish off these dudes. I just really hope that we survive this battle. Rain, hang in there. Hang in there, Rain, here. I'm going to command Kratos to give you an apple gel, because I really don't want anyone else to die here. That's the last thing that we need right now. There you go, you see? Now taking care of the other three, we can easily take care of this bear. At least I think so. This is a very strange looking bear, by the way. It's on its 2 legs, and it looks like it's got purple features on its body. Definitely a strange looking bear, but aside from the fact that we were terrified by that odd-looking bear, the good news is that Kratos leveled up. I don't know about you guys, but that makes me pretty happy. Right, little kitten? Right, little kitten? By the way, this track in the Ossa Trail, my goodness, I love it so much. It's called Rovers on the Tales of Symphonia OST, and I just really love this song, along with the many other great dungeon songs in this game. But you'll get to experience the soundtrack of this game firsthand as we continue on through this series. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. More music is on the way. No, I'm not going to provide links as to where you can download this because I do not support online piracy. Buy the songs, guys. Buy the songs. You know, even though I say that, I realize that there's no way to get a hand of this soundtrack legally anymore. Again, not exactly going to condone piracy, but it's just a bummer whenever soundtracks run out of stock like that. As you guys know, I am an avid collector of video game soundtracks. And even though I say avid collector, by the way, it's not like I have a lot, because those tend to be pretty expensive. But it just stinks, you know? I've told you guys before that I have what's it called? purchased the Tales Symphonia soundtrack for myself, but that was when I was little ignorant ShdwjGaming, ignorant towards eBay anyway, and how people are always apparently selling bootleg versions of anime and video game soundtracks. And what you gotta do is keep an open eye for I guess the serial of the album or the CD or whatever. I honestly didn't know about that, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but I mean, at least I have the tracks now. My intention was good. My intention was good, so I'll say that, Namco. I didn't know. I didn't know it was pirated. These bears just kind of like to stand here. You'd think that in hard mode they'd at least be a little bit more active in trying to kill me, but no, these guys are fine. Just doing the occasional jab and then standing there for a good 3 seconds, contemplating what to do next. No familiar enemies here. Although I honestly don't remember whether or not I had used the magic lens on the witch yet. But I can check that after the battle. In all honesty, it's not like magic lenses cost all that much anyway, right? If only apple gels and life bottles cost what? Yo, my sound just went out. The sound on my TV just went out and I cannot hear a thing. So this is really awkward for me right now, but I'm just gonna keep recording, just gonna keep playing and hope that this didn't mess up the recording in any way whatsoever. I'm actually legit concerned. Well, not only did the audio just suddenly stop working on me, but the actual game itself decided to freeze on me. Oh man. Technical issues to the left and to the right. You know, but we won't waste time complaining about that. Let me try to find a fix. I will be right back.
Take this!
Well, Kratos just learned the move Lightning. I'm actually on my way to the back to Triet so that I can go back to the inn, so that I can restore Genus, restore all of our HP and TP. But anyway, my apologies because I do not know what happened just now. That's never happened before, with the audio just suddenly glitching out like that, and right afterwards, the screen just freezes on a white screen. And I can't explain that. I don't think that it was coincidence that those two followed each other. I'm pretty sure that they're connected somehow, but fingers crossed that that doesn't happen again. Nice, and Genus just learned Icicle. I know that we're not back at the Ossa Trail yet, but whenever big things like that happen, whenever like a character learns a new move or something out of the ordinary happens like that, I try to show it on the episode, on the video as much as possible. Genus did also level up, but when it comes to leveling up, I don't feel so obliged to always show that anyway. As a matter of fact, I think that I have to do just a little bit of level grinding right now, but don't worry, I won't show all of that unless, like I said, something unique does happen. Wait, what did she learn? What did she learn? It said learn new spell, and then I was looking at the top and all it said was like Wind Blade. And I know that Rain does not learn Wind Blade. That's a Genus move. That's a Genus move all the way. And a Kratos move as well. I think he also knows Wind Blade. But, well, now we don't know what move she learned. I can check right now, actually. Whichever move is not familiar. Is Force Field? No. Maybe Charge. It might be Charge. I'm sorry. I might be completely wrong. But she learned a new move. That's what's important. Okay, I think that this is the part of the dungeon where the game just froze. The game audio just stopped working. And I legit don't know why that happened. Like I said, I can assure you that that's never happened during my playthrough of this game, this port of Tales Symphonia. And yes, I have played this port before aside from the Let's Play, so... Well, whatever, we won't dwell too much on that. Again, nothing too unique here, still fighting, trying to do some level grinding. Lloyd and Rain did level up just recently, so that's a plus. None of us are dead, none of us have died yet, so that's also a plus. I might have spent all of my money on life bottles, apple gels, and magic lenses while you guys weren't looking, but still, I think it's pretty good that we're not dead yet. So taking a look here, we've got 2 treasure chests. One contains an apple gel, and the other contains a melange gel. A melange gel is a much more powerful type of gel. Let's take a look at the information. It says a gelatin-based medication, which restores 30% of max HP and TP. So that's definitely not bad at all. I wish that we had a little bit more of the gels, but you guys know that we don't have all that much money to spend. But the money is quickly racking up because we have been fighting a good amount of enemies. Genus is almost dead though. So, there you go. Thank you for the first aid, the very timely first aid, Kratos. So here we are again back in Triet. I decided to take a look at the customization shop to see if there was anything that we could create, because I know that after fighting all of those enemies that we had to acquire some types of material, you know, for customization. And it turns out that we can get some hard leather for Kratos. That's definitely one thing that you should keep in mind whenever you're playing this game. Will I be able to customize some items or create some items with materials so that I can increase the defense or attack or the other stats of your characters? So aside from that, I went to the inn, bought some life bottles. Still on the grind here, so once again, I will be right back. There you go. Look at that move. Look at that nice move called Beast. That is one of Lloyd's most powerful moves. Not necessarily my favorite, but I do remember using this move a good amount when I first played this game. But yeah, we've been leveling up a good amount. We have been learning new moves. You know, even Colette learned a new move called Ring Whirlwind. I didn't bother to show it because she didn't actually learn it during an actual battle because she's not even on the battlefield. It kind of just gave me the notification after one battle saying, hey, Colette learned this even though she wasn't on the battlefield. And I was like, okay, that's cool, that's cool.
Whoa, who's there? Oh, not again.
Lloyd, are you okay?
Yeah, but I'm getting tired of this happening all the time. Anyway, I'm okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. But be careful, okay? Good night.
It's not night, it was daytime. That is the second time that unusual occurrence happened. I'm not actually sure what triggered that because I've been going back and forth to the inn, and that second cutscene with Lloyd's inn room being invaded. It just kind of happened. It's the second time that happened. But anyway, I think that it's about time that we quit the level grinding for now. I'll double check how many items we have before we continue on. Let's see. 3 life bottles. I think that it wouldn't hurt to buy at least 1 more. But anyway, yeah, the level grinding is done. It is about time that we continued on with the story with that Ossa Trail. See what's on the other side. So I will see you guys back on the trail. I am seriously tired of this desert. Well then, do you want to go back to the village? How am I supposed to do that? I was banished. Then stop talking as if you were on vacation. Sorry. What a bad attitude, Lloyd. What a bad attitude to have. In all fairness though, if I were in the sweltering desert, like Lloyd and his party right now, I wouldn't be all too pleased either. As a matter of fact, you guys know that many times in these Let's Play episodes here on YouTube, I tend to complain about just how hot it is in my room. And if you guys would see our Twitch streams as well, I notice that I bring that up every now and then also. You know, it's already November. Yes, I'm recording this in November. And it's, of course, it's already winter time. It's already really cold outside, but still, I find that it's really hot in my room. Yeah. So here we are, just continuing on with the Ossa Trail. We are actually pretty near the end. If this flower would just get out of my way. It's not even a flower we're fighting. I mean, sure, these, those little girls had pink flowers on their heads, but they look nothing like that yellow flower that ambushed us. Same with this kitten. It's just a kitten approaches us and all of a sudden there are two bears and an axe beak. That is what those little dodos are called, right? Oh, nice, a treasure chest. An orange gel, perfect, perfect. I've been wondering when I could grab some orange gels or get my hands on some orange gels, because you know what? I think that when it comes to actually buying items, usually apple gels and life bottles are the priority. There she is. She's not dead. Genus is right, the fall wasn't fatal at all.
Ah, she caught up with us.
Oh, thank goodness.
These guys are so chill about everything. Lloyd and Colette have been so chill about everything.
Decision. I won't be caught off guard this time. Prepare to die.
Maybe wishing that she was still alive probably wasn't a good thing. Just maybe, now that she's still out to kill us. Okay, so here we have a clumsy assassin. Based on what just happened with her and that trapdoor. Yeah, we can call her a clumsy assassin. And then that giant creature over there with that terrifying looking wheel-like object on its back is called a Guardian Wind, or a Wind Guardian, basically. So, before we even start beating these people up, beating them to a pummel, because I'm pretty sure that we can win this. I'm confident about the experience and the levels that we gained after level grinding that much. But I want to, like I said, at least use our magic lens on these two enemies, you know? See, I'm having a hard time talking. I'm beginning to focus a little bit too much on the battle. Well, you know what, whenever it comes to Tales of Symphonia, you can never focus too much on the battle. Our lives are at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. So when it comes to the Guardian and this clumsy assassin, you just really need to be aware that they are really quick to both attacking and to running and all of that. And especially on hard mode, they are rather difficult to fight. Oh my goodness. How much damage have we knocked off of this Guardian of Wind, if we can call it that? We've knocked off almost half of its HP, but you know what? It's still not enough. Let's let Kratos finish his move, and then I need Rain back. We need our healer back. Oh no, right when we use the life bottle too. Okay, I think that we're still okay.
I'm sorry,
guys.
Dad.
Alright, let's try switching up our tactic just a little bit. Instead of going for the Guardian Wind first, why don't we go ahead and attack this clumsy assassin first? Maybe she has less defense? I believe that they have the same amount of HP. I'll have to double check with that. Actually, no. This clumsy assassin has less HP than the Guardian, so we might as well go for the assassin first. And look, her clothes are all dirty and tattered after falling through that trap door. Poor assassin. All we know about her is that she is out for blood right now, but like I said, she ends up being one of my favorite characters in this game, but I won't say too much. So it looks like just go ahead and keep the regular pattern of attacking and then defending. She doesn't really, aside from Pyrosil, it looks like she's not using many attacks that are all that intimidating. Genus just died though. The cruel Guardian took out my best friend, Genus Sage. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness for life bottles, right? How much more health are we at? We're shaving a good amount of health from the clumsy assassin. Oh, but now she's an over limit. So of course, whenever people enter over limit, be sure to start running. Be sure to start running because it just becomes way too difficult to take on bosses when they're in over limit. Oh, no. You know what would be nice? If I entered over limit just right about now. Oh no. There goes Kratos, one of our healers. We really need him. I hope that Rain isn't casting a spell. I don't see her icon flashing or anything, so go ahead and restore Kratos for me, would you, Rain? Thank you. How much do we got left? Oh, 432. Okay, victory is in our hands. This match is already won. But if I've learned anything at all from my streaming of Tales of Zestiria. Tales of Zestiria. If I've learned anything from my time streaming Tales of Zestiria, it's that you should never, ever get cocky in a JRPG such as Tales of Symphonia. Because, like, I would say that a lot. I would go, you know, I think we've got this. I think we've got this in the bag. And then right at the very end of the boss battle, something happens, and then all of my party members die. The character I'm playing as dies, and it's just not fun in the end. But yeah, 301%. This guy is part of the 301 Club on YouTube. I'm sure that you guys are familiar with that club. Do they still? Okay, so now I'm like super sidetracking, I know, but do they still have that whole thing with the 301 plus views? Or did they remove that? I don't know. If you guys in the comments know, feel free to let me know, because I've been away from uploading to YouTube for a long time. Goodness.
Wait. I swear I will kill you all next time!
Yeah, sure.
Why are people trying to kill us?
There are always those that reject salvation.
Maybe she's a Desire.
Who knows? At any rate, we are in constant danger. That's all we have to know.
Those clothes.
Professor, something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go look for a place where we can get a ship.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that we have reached the end of the Ossa Trail. Not too long, not too bad, right? We did spend a good amount of level grinding here in this episode, but I'm sure that future me, the editing me, was able to trim a lot of that for you. But what was mysterious is that it turns out that Rain was a little bit suspicious about this assassin's clothes, but we'll find out a little bit more about that later on. This is where I'm going to conclude the episode for today, so thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed the episode. Feel free to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more here on ShdwjGaming. Thank you once again. I will see you guys in the next episode of Tales of Symphonia, but until then, take care.